Quel moment? Ok, faut complètement oublier ça. Asti. Ok, ben, je vais y envoyer demain matin, promis. Désolé, ça m'a complètement sorti l'idée. Oh oui, non, non, j'ai tout. J'ai tout. Je l'avais écrit tout, asti, moi, ça, je vais prendre des photos pour l'envoyer. Bon, je m'organise. Ouais. Ok. Bye. And we're back. Sorry for that. Okay. How you doing, Whiskey? Good. We are completing this little girl tonight. At the same time, I got a few package during the day, so we'll check it out a little bit later. Should be interesting. I got a few things from Robo Rocket, after that Journeyman, and mine work. So it should be interesting. Oh, you working on something there? Now, Whiskey, are you working on something? Too much left to build. Did you send picture in the mini-ocalypse? Aren't you the guy who was streaming with Captain Madlove? Mini-ocalypse? I think you were... streaming earlier with Captain Madlove there. Seems to be quiet. So, Whiskey, did you put a few things in the Discord? See what your building up is. Necron model, not even primed yet. Okay, for you it's not exciting, but for me it's not being exciting. It's just that at least when somebody's gonna say, "Hey, I got some Necro," and what's a Necro? So I'm going to be able to answer them. Saying, "Oh, a Necro is that Whiskey Jack showed me." Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of color here. Let's see, you just have a little cross. Hey, no problem. Like I said, it's just that I have no clue when you guys are talking about Necrons or other stuff like that. I have no freaking clue what you're talking about. It's always interesting to see what it is. Okay. Come on. thanks for doing a bit late to be playing around with a camera right now. Oh yeah, fuck. It's a little bit late in your corner, yeah. I always forgot. Sorry for that. I always forgot that you are on the other side. Let it sit and dry because right now it's a little bit too. Let's try to add a little bit of value. Hey, AC! How you doing, Aaron? I'm gonna leave the few minutes. There's probably a big announcement or something like that going on. How you guys doing? Thanks for the raid. Since you are more popular than me. How you doing, mate? So what we are working today, we are continuing on this Little Sister of Battle. And a little bit later we receive a few things for a few company. Today we received stock from Robo Rocket, Minework Game, and Journeyman Miniature. Thank you, Mother. Ah, not bad. She's coming along. She's coming along. It's my first Sister of Battle. No, it's not. No, it's my second one. No, it's not the witch horn. It's road girl. Oh, mine work. No, it's the. Okay, since you are here. Hey, Captain. How you doing, Captain? Hey, Janet Zev. Thanks for the follow. It's the little Chinese girl with big bunny ears. I just received it today. Hey, good, good. I thought you were streaming. I thought you were streaming there, Captain. Ah. So you want to relax tonight? Okay, so then a little bit of scribbly here. She's almost done. We are working on her back right now. AC, where is she? Here you go. So she's done. I finished her about a week ago. So the big empress of mankind. It's mankind. So she's done and finished. Hey, Megan. No problem. Lurk, lurk. It's always fun. So she's done. So she's going to be, since it's a personal project, she's going to be for sale. And I think that Pascal already wanted to buy it, so I'm gonna put it aside for Pascal. So she's done. After that, this one is almost done too. So I had a little bit of color around, still a little bit of blending to do, a few things to do. This, the gold plate on the back, a few small lights right here, a few things to do. So she's advancing a little bit. After that, the big ugly guy. I'm gonna restart it on next week. The Conrad Kurz, if I remember well. So this big guy. So I was thinking about doing another OSL or something like that, but nah. Yeah, no, I put a stop on it because I didn't have really an idea of what doing with it. So, but I'm probably gonna be entering more dark value to it to add up a little bit more on the ugly side. So it's gonna be finished, I should not say redone, but restart where I left. And I got my little wolf still to do. Oh no, 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 I don't strip. I never strip my figures. And on this one, I just have the small, just the back of the wolf to do. I almost finished the head. So she will be done, and she will be for sale too. For those interested, she's gonna be for sale on Captain Madlove website. I just need to take pictures and do a few things. I experiment with the how do you call it? Liquid Frost from Green Stuff World. They're my sponsor, and I don't remember the name. It's a good thing, huh? So she's gonna be almost done, and she's gonna be for sale too. Try to get rid of a few models there. And I got so many projects going on at the same time everywhere. So, sorry, I think I missed a few follow in the chat. I'm not really used to it, so I maybe missed a few. So those who followed, thank you. As usual, if you want to put something in my Discord, I'm gonna go and have a little look a little bit later, like I say, in about maybe 15 minutes. Or you guys want to see what I got today? If you want to see right now, there's no problem. Just say yes. I'm gonna go through all those little things. So, yes, okay. So, Niland, thanks for the follow. Fino Fashart, thanks for the follow. Roland, Baked and Living, Janet Zev, thank you all for the follow. Very fun. So, okay, we're gonna go and we are going to see what we receive today. So, from my friend at Johnnyman Miniature, gonna go, there you go. I receive, I bought the little bust a few months ago, and they sent me the full bust for the Road Girl. So should be nice to do. So they sent me this one, and so that's the bust of Road Girl, and the full one. So no, she hasn't been done yet. So we got all the little things, the back of the bike, the full bike. So we got the small arm and the front wheel, and the little girl is right there. So that's another one that should be interesting to be do. go. Oh. So that's the full one. So we got the bust and we got the full version. So that should be interesting. After that, got my friend at Robo Rocket. That sent me. They sent me Lock and Load. So she is huge. Supposed to be a 110, but I think it's a 1.8 or 1.9. She is freaking big. 1.9. So each time I was seeing her, I was wondering how they can fucking put all the details on the arm. So now I know. Oh, me neither. I thought she was smaller than that. Usually Robo Rocket do smaller things, but tell you frankly, I wasn't. She is huge. If you compare, you can see the big difference between the two. So she is big. A big girl. So that should be interesting too. And I got so many freaking projects right now, so I'm not sure I'm gonna have time, but during this year. And we got this one. Still the Lock and Load. Hey, Quesas! Oh, I thought the image was there, but that's the Lock and Load full version, 77 millimeters. So you got the plate, you got the little girl, but instead of being, she's screaming right now, so she's pissed off. She should be interesting. Go. So that's the second one. So it's always nice when they send you both versions. Makes you think more. And we got the Mind Work game. They send me little pumpkins. Should send them a month ago. So we got a few bad pumpkins. I'm gonna put it back right here. There we go. Oh, got this one. I think it was more. Sometimes stuff take time to go across the pound, so it's probably why I received pumpkins at the same time. Probably sent it a month ago when it was Halloween. So we got 3 little pumpkins. And we got this. She got small bunny ears. So she's the small Chinese girl in bust version. I know they did 77 millimeters, but it's going to be in a bust version. She got a nice oops. Got the sword, and small ears, small crest. Thanks, Megan, for the shout out. I thought you would be lurking. Okay. So those are the few things we received today. So it should be interesting. Don't know when I'm gonna do them, but let's hope it's not going to be too late. And the next project that will be on the table is going to be this guy right here, Artorias. It's from I never remember the game. It's Soul something. So I got this Dark Soul. There you go. I never remember the name of the game. I don't play it. So this guy gonna be on the next stream, since I'm gonna be almost finishing. This could be more my thing if it tried. It's made from 3D STL. He's the guy who done the Barbarian Girl, and he sent me, as far as I'm not sure if it's out yet, but it should be interesting to do. Yes, yeah. It's in STL. I've got the base. I glued it together, but without the base. And the color scheme should be a little bit special, because the image I found for him, give me 2 seconds, Artorias. There you go. So I'm gonna show you the, so that's the artwork. So there's plenty of weird color, so I'm gonna follow this one. So at some point there's red, there's blue. There's green. So it's gonna be a little bit of change. So those are the projects coming in. And so right now we are doing Little Sister of Battle. So there we go. I had a little bit of modification. I reworked the non-metallic, give it a little bit more depth. So that's where we're at right now. So with all the thing going on, how was your stream there, Issy? What were you working on? I know Captain was building stuff. The Swamp Orc. I thought you finished this one. That one. Or you're still doing the base or a small figure too? You're painfully. Oh, I'm not that fast either. At some point, I'm not that fast either. Gonna have to redo my palette because she dried out on me. She's all dry. Even if I try to mix on her, it's not really working. Orange. So if you guys got things going on and you want to put it in the Discord, go ahead. It's always fun to see what other people are working on and not just see what I do. Try to make a little bit more sense of what's going on right here. Because even though it's in the dark area, you got always reflection. On the backside. So I know there's a few new people in the chat, so don't be shy, people. You can say hi. It's always fun to have a little bit of activity in the chat. Or sometimes people are shy. You got questions? Anything? Go ahead. Pretty sure you have a question for me. If you want a little bit of history, I've been painting back for about 5 years now. I used to do more a little tank and all that kind of stuff. I've been published, I've won a few prizes, I did a few things, been published about 15, 16 times, done a cover of, if you guys are in England, I've been publishing Fantasy Figure International from, no, they are in England, done a few cover for them. I've been published in, come on, okay, where was I? Oh, sorry, I was publisher. Hey, thanks AC, thanks for the raid. Time to go to bed, I think. Thanks a lot, my friend. It's always nice. I'm gonna catch you on your stream too. I'll say goodnight to Sazzlebet. So, like I was saying, been publishing Figure Fantasy International, a few magazines, and Figure Mentor magazine. Doing course and all that kind of stuff. There you go. I didn't want to go with the nice gold, so I went for a more old a little bit. Since gold, but a little bit more dark. So at the same time, what I'm using Green Stuff World, since it's my main sponsor. Not just best not only because he's my sponsor, but I really like their product. And each time I got something, they are always behind me. So they're not only doing just they're doing paint, they're doing all kind of stuff. At the same time, this is 3D printed, so I don't know if you guys can see. And I got one of my friend, Man Max Miniature, who's doing all my prints. So as soon as I got something to print, I send it to him, and he send it back. Beautiful little things. Looks like more a little bit of copper, but I like the effect. Hey, Alan TV, doing good yourself? So tonight we are working on a little battle sister. We're about to finish her. She should be done tonight. Probably gonna have a little bit of a blending to do. You just missed, I went through what I received today. Received a few things from a few company. It was interesting. Got a few new figures, new stuff. Right now what I'm doing is just I'm bringing a little bit more of light, because she is really dark, just to bring a little bit of upcoming project, stuff that they send me so I can have fun. At the same time, they like it when I do stuff for them. So got a little samurai girl, we have a small road girl, we got the bust version and the full 77 millimeters version at the same time. And we got a new thing from it's not a new thing, it's been around for a while, from Robo Rocket, Lock and Load, but they send me the they send me the 77 millimeters version and the little bust, so should be quite interesting. here's the small thing. So if you guys want to put what you're working on in the Discord, we can go and have a look. It's always fun. Like I say, it's not just me that's working, you're working guys too. Excellent. Gonna go and have a look. I always love when people are putting stuff in the Discord. Like I say, at least I don't feel like I'm the only one painting. And it's always fun to see what you guys are working on. Boom, boom, boom. Nope. Nope. Forgot a small corner. That happens. Sometimes you forgot a little corner. Bring it down. think I'm gonna have to change my palette, because as you can see, I think my palette is done today. I'm gonna have to it dies on me. It died. Hey, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna go get some water for my palette and I'll be right back. Don't go away. Hey, I'm back. Sorry for that. Just getting a little bit of water. And some paper. There we go. So we are going to be able to start remixing our colors, because right now it was a little bit old. So if you guys got questions or anything, go ahead. I started streaming just for that, and I had a few. Here you go. If I use anything in particular, I used to. You want the cheap version or the costly version? Cheap version is very simple. There's hey, Rainier72, thanks for the follow. The cheap version is cooking paper. Should have a. Where is it? No. There you go. I used to parchment paper for baking. Really cheap, and it's the same freaking thing as the other one. Plus, if you got baking to do, you can do it. That's the nice thing. costly version is the one that, but it's not really costly. It's just that it's made for the wet palette because I'm using the Green Stuff World wet palette. So, and they send me the paper that goes with it. It's already cut already, but it's almost the same thing. It's not almost, it's the same thing. It's just parchment paper. So if you go at your marvelous Walmart, you can get it there for almost, gonna have 162 meters for about $5. And if you order it online, either with red grass or any of the company, it's gonna be about 50 sheet for about $10. Yes. Que está. Okay. There you go. You have it in the kitchen, and it's the principle of a wet palette is really simple. It's a sponge with paper on it and water that keeps the moisture. That's it. I used to, when I started, I used to use a simple plate with sponge towel and a sheet of paper over it, and it was doing exactly the same thing. Because what I was doing, take a plate, you got sponge towel, you got 2 or 3 coats of that, put water, and put your parchment paper over it. Gonna get the same result. It's gonna dry a little bit faster, but it's gonna be the same thing. Okay, where was I? It does the same thing, plus it's cheaper, and everybody has it in their kitchen, so gonna add a little bit of color into those things because it's a little bit boring right now. Is it focusing? Come on, focus. So it makes sense a little bit more. I think we are going to add little lights. There's going to be a little red light. Oh, we are going to go. I hate that. Go. Red. A little bit of yellow. They sent me the first version of the pot, and they changed the tip afterwards, because the thing that was annoying was the paint is dry in those small things, so and the cover was not really, air was coming in, so come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, there you go. Well, so the bad thing was that it's dries on the tip, so each time you had to redo a small hole so the paint come out, because it dries on the tip. It's kind of annoying. As you can see, it just dries. It dries on the tip. And that was my first comment to them, was that the tip was drying because it wasn't closed. So they changed it. But I'm still stuck with the old bottle. Okay. So we got some kind of two little things here. So we're gonna do two small lights. A little bit of reflection on the side. So when you do small lights like that, just since it's a small light and it's a reflection at the same time, so what you want to do is paint a little bit around it, so it gives the impression that it's just not on the light. Sorry, it's not just on the object, because that's the thing with the little OSL like this, is you want to give the impression of a light source, and the light source is always coming the way you look at it, so Sorry, my cat wants to discuss a few things with me. I think she's a little bit pissed because I didn't give her yes. Yo yo. A little bit of this blue. There we go. A little bit of black. There we go. We are going to add a little bit of depth in the armor, so just to separate a little bit more, because you can see it's all itchy. come back and define that a little bit more. So it gives the boom effect that we need. And it's a little trick that you guys can use with your figure all around. It's the same principle as you will do when you do a comic strip. It's just that it underline sorry, it just gives a separation of colors more. So when you look at it, you can differentiate a little bit better the details. Sometimes it's just the small lines that's gonna help your reading on your figure. That thing is sometimes it's just the paint end up almost look the same everywhere, and you lose the little track of it. At the same time, it's just underline the shadows. Reading of your figure is going to be easier. There you go. Hey, Katon, how are you doing? Good. We are just underlining a little bit the figure just to separate everything correctly. Sometimes when you paint, it splashes all over and you lose the details. So just by underlining it a little bit more, you get back everything. Your next set of models, which are? What is your next set of models? Thanks for the kind words. Oh, fuck. Okay. if you want to put something what you are working on a Discord, go ahead, my friend. There you go. We'll do it always. Good. That's what time is it? 8:33. Go. So another trick when you do scratches and stuff like that, you always got one side of the scratch that is lighter than the other, and usually just by coming back and add a darker line right beside it, it's going to give you the effect of a slash. So I did the same thing. If you look at the face, when you look at it, it's really simple, because what I did is I took one side a little bit darker, and I just came back with a small shade of skin tone and just draw a small line in the direction of your light, and it gives the, and all the scratches are done the same way. So I usually try to use a, not black, but either a dark purple or a dark blue, and it's gonna end up like it if it's black, but it's just that if you go with straight black, usually it just does, it became kind of flat, but if you add a little bit of color in it, it's gonna bring it out right away. Since it's a kind of a old metal, it's kind of bruised. Adding battle damage. There's just something about a battling nun or battle maiden just catch the eyes or fancy for me. You think they're fancy? I don't know. I don't Not sure about fancy, but pretty sure that I wouldn't want to go against them. Probably not the kind of girl that you take home to your mom. Oh, Eddie. I don't need to buy followers. Sorry for you. Do 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 do. I never remember how to do this. There you go. Sorry, Eddie. Ashla! I don't want to be famous. And it was his first time chat. That's so sad. Is anyone in the chat want to be famous? No? You can go I see Heidi. He's gonna make you famous. Or if you want to buy followers and become a big influencer and get free shit. No, you guys don't want to be famous? I don't know, maybe he's just he's a I'll buy followers. No, 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 either, no. So you can go to hotels and try to get free shit, free room because you're a big influencer. I got 1,300 followers. Want a free room, free meal. Did you guys see the? I saw that on Facebook the other day. It was so freaking funny. The girl. It's a new thread with the young people now. And she asked an hotel for a free room, free meal, all that kind of stuff. And I think the guy is in England. But the answer he gave her was so freaking funny. It was amusing. Okay. Just gonna add a few little lights, because right now, okay, oh, sorry guys. The big spike's gonna be. Have to go to bed. Have a good night, Nellen. Thanks for showing up. See you next time. Have a good rest, my friend. Don't work too hard. It's never good. Hey, Kishouf. Kiss Joff. Kiss of Kishouf. Thanks for the follow. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Right now what we're doing is just adding a little bit of light to those marvelous spike hovers. You don't. I'm gonna call you Kiss. Thanks. I'm trying to do my best. Having fun with little figures and all that kind of stuff. So if you're working on something, Kiss, and you want to put it in the Discord so we can have a look. Don't be shy, go ahead. I've been doing this kind of stuff for about 5 years now. I started when I was young. I stopped for about 20-30 years, and then after that I got divorced, so I got nothing to do. I started modeling 135 model kits from Tamiya and all that kind of stuff, and I found out that I had no fucking patience for gluing stuff and all that kind, so I switched to bust, and I found out that I like it because I like painting more than gluing stuff together, so I started painting bust, and now here I am. So I would say I've been doing this for about 5 years. I took my how to say this, I retired about what should be 6 months now, and now I'm doing it full time. And I started streaming at the same time because I found that sometimes just painting alone it's kind of a little bit boring, and I started streaming. So I can have a chat and speak with people and have a little bit more fun. And at the same time, it's always interesting to see what other people are doing. Yeah. And just not the process, but at the same time, when you got questions or if you want a certain effect, and I already done it, I'm always pleased to have a chat and explain it to you. Look at this way, you are showing your skill and sharing, so many more can learn what you do and learn from it. And that's the point of it. If I got some experience in some point, it's always fun to share. Okay. On backside. But at the same time, Hackathon, if you got questions or stuff you want to learn or you want to know, I always said there's no question that's not worth it. Absolutely. Don't have to be shy. It's always more fun. You can answer questions that people have. Sometimes it's just a mix, or okay, why are you doing this? Or and since I'm a big freak on bouncing light and all that kind of stuff, so sometimes people, why are you doing this? It's just to give a little bit more effect on that side, or this or that. can stay in focus, it will be fine. Here we go. Just take little things annoying. I put myself now. Go. Try to not touch it too much, because otherwise, that's why I'm wearing gloves, and that's why I'm not using oils, because my fingers are always in the wrong place. Okay, so here you go, guys. I'm gonna take a few pictures of that later. All the effects around. And everything seems to work together. So here you go. Got the Sister of Battle. Oh, there's going to be a little bit, just few tweaking to do, but she is pretty much done. I know the back here is really dark, and is gonna be staying that way. How did you do the face? The face, usually all the skin I do. Hey, Fortfitch! I usually start on all the skin I do. I start with the base. I map the skin, and then after that I go with either glazes and some point a little bit of airbrush just to bring the smoothness in it. I don't have any started right now. It's the same thing on this one. So this one is made for Ouroboros miniatures. So she's not really completely done, but as you can see, so I start with big, really I'm mapping the skin like I want, and then after that I come back with either glazes, so, and just mix it all up. You can see if you go really near, you can see the brush stroke. So I'll go with the different colors, different effect. And this one is pretty much done. There's a little bit of a metal work, reflection, cyborg eyes. I don't know if I can zoom out a little bit more. There we go, guys. Just hope she won't catch. So you got the lower OSL coming up from underneath. So she's pretty much done. I just got a few like those lines to correct, make it more, have it more sense to the eyes. She's pretty much done. I got to correct her ass. She got a nice ass. So that's the kind of model that I like. Something different. So we can play with direction of light. Give more to the eyes. But the basic skin, it's always mapping. I always map first, and then after that I go, I don't know if I thought I had one started. Nope. Nope. I thought I had one started, but no. Hey, thank you, Kiss. Have a good night. Thank you for the follow. Have a great time. I'm gonna be on tomorrow night, same time, and usually Saturday, Sundays, and Monday. I'm on from 11 to 2 in the afternoon because I got a load of people going around on the English and Spanish side. So that's the main thing. So thanks for being with me tonight. So we're gonna go and take a little break. And at the same time, we're gonna go and see what you guys are working on, which is always fun. Okay, so we got Max. Max, my friend, he's the one who's doing all my prints. He's painting right now like a comic style, in comic style. So, I don't know if you can see, the lines are very sharp. Oh, after that, we get Wilton Wanderer. Some with oils. You guys with oils, getting me crazy. Don't get me wrong, it's really nice. Really like the light that's been applied to it. You can see it's done as any little light, and now he's working with his oils. I can't work with oils. I can't. I tried so many freaking times, and each time I end up putting my finger in somewhere that it gets all blurred. I can't grasp the figure correctly. I had to put my finger everywhere. She's from not Kingdom of Death, but the Queen of Dragons. It's really nice. Like how it started. Let's open the original so you can see a little bit. And see, that's the thing with oils, is your transition are so easy to do with oils because it mixes together really smoothly. So for skin, oils is not the best, but a good thing. Oh. Shit, you got a few going at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I thought that was bad. Oh, an orc! Lady orc. Oh, you see, started green skin. And while the oil dries, I struggle with acrylics. Hey, Nellen. What I need to start doing with this face to make it interesting. It looks so flat right now. Alan Allen went to bed. But if you're watching the stream back, Alan, it's really simple. What you need is more shadows. Add a little bit of purple around the eyes. A little bit of shadows underneath. On the bridge of the nose. Underneath here. You can see there's no... It's just the contrast of your shadows and your light. If you got a main light coming in, because I did this little I did this one a while ago, and you just need a little bit more contrast. Try to add a little bit of maybe browns or purples, or just to bring a little bit more vivacity to the skin tones. Necromancer! fan of Neko Galaxy, Necromancer. Really like. If you look at it now, you can see what I'm talking about. It's just see how his shadow is stronger and his point of lights are so try to go with that around the face just to bring it a little bit darker and bring your light back on. It should work greatly. So probably be the before like the leather here. Really like it. It's brownish, kind of all degraded. Hecatone! Hecatone with his small bushy stuff. How many do you have to do on that? Is it some kind of an army that you're building on? I know you had the big one, you got the small one. How many do you have to do on those ones? Oh, it's not 40.
Quand il s'agit de soutenir un pilier de la communauté et d'avancer dans la bonne direction, Hubert, j'embarque.
Nine to 12. You guys are crazy. Hey, Necro. Only have 3 to glue. But you're using a flash on your pictures?
Chaque jour, les Canadiens viennent sur YouTube pour divertir et se divertir.
Do you use your phone, Hecatone?
Certaines personnes
Or a camera?
cherchent à transformer leur inspiration en réalité, tandis que d'autres tournent l'adversité enfin heureuse.
A camera or a phone?
Sont ici pour créer leur propre destinée ou pour apprendre à forger leur chemin. Et d'autres seraient simplement
Your phone?
vous enseigner une chose.
Do you have the...
Les Canadiens consultent YouTube pour bâtir leur
I use my phone too for the all the picture I do, and I'm gonna show you something when I do my all my pictures. Just gonna switch. Just gonna switch screen, and I'm gonna come back because I want to chat with Necromancer at the same time because I really like his little face there. Just gonna bring this up back again. Okay. So the main thing, Hecatone, when you're taking a picture of a miniature, okay, what I do is I go to professional. Usually you have those options in your phone. Okay, you got a professional. The ISO, I'll bring it to 100. The S is usually 160. And the EV for your light, I'll bring it to +2. So even if I got a dark or a white background, picture, always getting, and try to get a big light, a 100. Okay, so when you're gonna take your picture, all your light's gonna be white and all your black's gonna be black. So, but if you use a phone, that's the best setting that I found when I'm taking picture of miniatures, and you got to be stable. So I got a little tripod that I put my phone on it, and when I take in picture, so no, it goes, and it takes really, see, it brings everything in the with those settings. So when you take a picture after that with a really big light, you can see the difference. So you see it's really dark, but when I'm taking my picture, so try those settings. Put your ISO at 100, your S at 160, and your oh wait, now it's 1, and at +2. And depending on the light, try to get a white light, because if you got LED is more turning to blue, but with a good old light, a desk light, and you put it right in front of it, and when you take your picture, go with those settings, and usually you're gonna be good to go. And you'll see when you put those settings, but hey, no problem, get on. So we're gonna go back with Necromancer. I'm gonna open the original. Here we go. Is it all in acrylics there, Necro? I really like the face. Yeah, all acrylics. You're painting with small dots. The face is turning out really nice. Really like the eyes. Really an excellent job. You like the small, where you can see where the light is coming in, where it's going out. You even got a small reflection right here. Always have a hard time with the eyes. That's practice. Doesn't seem like it, but it's just that you got to remember just to reverse your light when you're working with eyes or jewels or anything like that, because how can I explain this? Okay, let's say I'm gonna go back to my live screen. Okay. Let's say you want to do gonna go and make some kind of a blue eyes. Okay. So you got your first colors, the iris. Okay. What I do, I start with a black. Okay. Start with the not really a black. What I use usually is really this color, German camel black brown, because it just gives a little bit of deepness than just black. Okay, so when you got your light, it's just that you got to reverse your light mentally. I'm gonna do a quick okay. So let's say your light is coming this way, so your shine of your eye is gonna be on that side, because when the light is hitting, you got your point of entry of light and it's diffused in the eyes. So if you guys, I don't know if I can explain it right, but since your light is coming this way, you got your point of entry, and this side's gonna be lighter. Because usually people do, they mistake the, when they do pupils and all that kind of stuff. Let me just check something. I don't know if I got a reference that I can put you guys on the reference. Is it that one? A better one. Okay, boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna put it in the need help section. Reference. Oh, there you go. Open. Eyes. And I thought I had another one. It's more drawing. But that one, I like this picture because it gives a good idea. Okay, so let's switch again. So when you look at it, okay, usually what I do, I follow this principle. Okay, But instead of having just doing around it, I just paint it all black or all dark brown. Had the colors, and like I say, depending on where your light is coming from, it enters your, see the light is coming, it enters here and it's reflecting on the bottom. Because you got your eyelids creating a little bit of shadow, and when your light's coming in, it's going to reflect. It's the same thing that if you're painting a jewel or something like that, you always have to think to reverse your light effect, because it's coming from one side but it's reflecting inside. Since it's transparent, it's it's reflecting inside, and all the light's coming out at the bottom. So that's what's make an eye look, I would say, more real, because when you look at the bottom, you can see that the light's coming from here, so all the bottom is reflected. You can see a good example right here. You can see all light. That's what I like in mangas. Those big eyes, they make you think and understand it. So you can see that the eyelids projecting a shadow right here, and all the colors, all the paler color are at the bottom because the light is coming from the top. So they put stupid reflection, but you can see that your light's coming right here. So all your reflection and all your colors is gonna be brought out at the bottom. Let's say it's coming from the other side. Let's say it's coming from that side. So what you see here is going to be more on that side. And I got no, not really. It's just when you paint it is, but you see with the more you're gonna do, the more it's gonna just come. You're gonna come and understand. It's really simple. It's just you have to think the way the light is bouncing everywhere, and each time each object has this different way. That what makes when you're painting the more realistic is just the way you're gonna go and make the light bounce. Because when you're painting, that's the basic is what you're doing is just emulating light on the object, and the better you're at it, better it looks. See, I'm gonna put the gem. So when you do a gem, it's the same thing. So take it as an eye, okay? So you got your primary light source coming here, and you got your ambient secondary light right here. So when you paint your eyes, do it like this. Just add an iris in the middle. So that's it. Thanks, Agaton. Hey, thanks for the subscription. But that's the main thing that you want to think when you paint an eyes. It's just that if you take non-metallic, it's just the way the light is going to be reflecting on your surface. But if you got something transparent, usually the light goes from one point and it's going to reflect at the back. Oh, don't worry, Caton. I'm learning every day the same thing. And usually it's just observation and how you can transcribe what you see on your paint. And you get the effect that you want. But is that making more sense for you, Caton, for the eyes? There you go. And it's the same thing if you're painting skin. It's always a question of reflection and where the light is going. The best thing I can say to you guys is get reference. If you're painting a face, go on the net, find a picture that you like, either some guy who painted or I got a shitload of reference. Just gonna show you guys when I talk about reference, okay, what I got from reference. I got everything that you see here. It's all different things. How the light is bouncing on the ball, work from other painters that I like, how things are reflecting, all those kind of things. See on fabrics, pictures of painters, chromatic stuff, lips, eyes. See, oh, that's the one. That's the one I was looking for. So you can see how I do it. So you start with the dark. You always try to leave a small ring around. You get your shadow from your eyelid, your highlights, and when the lights come in from that way. Sure, you if it's a 132, you won't be able to do that. That's for it's a little bit crazy, but you got some painters in Japan. The guy is fucking nuts. He's painting with a microscope. His painting is fucking crazy, but he's painting with a microscope. And it's always a good thing to just to have reference that you can go back and look at. And what I like too is see got a shitload of pictures of Boris Valero. He's one of my preferred artists, but when you look at his how he paints his skin tones, you got all kind of colors. You got reds, you got orange, you got green in there. So the good thing is you can take your reference and blow it up, so you can have a good idea. If you look just here, you can see you got ochre, you got green, you got purple, you got, so it's all reflection all around. See on her legs, you got a small reflection right here from the boat. You got a little bit of cast shadow from her legs. You got a cast shadow here. And you can see you got green, you got red, you got brown, you got gold. That's the thing with skin tone. The thing is, there's always a reflection somewhere of some light. If you look at here, and he is a guy who works a lot with surrounding light and OSL and reflection. So you can see that gives you a better idea, a better understanding. Don't say go and paint like Boris Vallejo. It's not, but you got all kind of style. So cyberpunk style, and you got so much artists all around. See reflection of lights. So when you do, let's say, cyber kind of things, and you see, you can check out, okay, how he did it. So you can blow it up, and you can see that he just add colors. So it's always important to work with references. Even sometimes it's just for inspiration. Doesn't mean that you're gonna paint that thing on that. It's just, okay, I like the feeling of it, and it gives you at the same time an idea for a color scheme or anything like that. So good thing when I was talking for a reflection of on skin, you can see that if you look at the face, the light's coming this way, but around the eyes it's always a little bit more lighter. Even if it's supposed, in your mind you're gonna paint it and you're gonna say, oh, it's supposed to be in the shadows, but no, because you got reflection of light, you got bouncing light, you got the surrounding that's gonna bounce over the skin. And even in fabrics, you don't just have the upper side of the fabric that's gonna have light, you're gonna have some light in the creases. Same thing with the boobs here. I like it because it's a good example of, in your mind, if when you're painting it, since it's going down, usually it's supposed to be darker here, but the reflection of the skin sometimes gonna make, even if it's supposed to be in shadows, it's gonna be a reflection of the light that's going around. The same thing here. If you look at their throat, see the light's coming in here, and usually if it goes down, usually it's supposed to be, should have been, but you see, if I block it and if I remove it, you can see the difference. Okay, up in the throat. I got a few works from land, from different artists, picture that I like. The guy is doing non-metallic metal. It's fucking crazy, but it's fucking huge. And that's the thing too. There's, at some point, even if you try to emulate all this on a small figure, you're gonna go crazy. So you got a few from Kirill, Kanaev. Those are the same guys that I was talking earlier on reflection. So sometimes I spend a few hours just going around on the web, just looking at different pictures. So it gives you style, it gives you ideas, gives you color scheme. At the same time, you see different style, different things, and you can develop from that. And you can apply it to your figures. See the melon, the blend of colors here. It's all in hot, but the pace is really more bluish, and all the surroundings are red and purple. But when you look at it, it just makes sense. And it's a good thing. Like I say, guys, it's just observation. You have to go and look. See, Angel Ganev really like this artist because he's working with a lot of lights. So you can see all the difference of bouncing and reflection. So when you work, it gives you ideas. Oh, from fabrics. Oh, that's one I done. Didn't know I have it here. Oh. Here's the picture. There you go. So see that's one I did for Ouroboros on their Kickstarter. So you can see different kind of small lights going bouncing on the side, a little bit more right here. You can see on the stomach I had green, I had red, I had a little bit of purple. So that's the trick, guys. It's just work with. If you guys are into goblin and stuff, you got a good one here. You can see all the what the guy did, and you can go and pick your colors all for that. But it's just study, and you're gonna get your stuff going on. But don't try to make not by heart but by memory. If you want to do something, or if you try to do by memory, you're always gonna be end up all fucked up. But if you zoom in, you can see you got yellows, you got green, you got brown, and it's always a question of balancing everything and how you're gonna make the light reflect. That's gonna bring your figure to life. Oh. So here you go, guys. A small course, free. Hey, no problem. Like I said, that's why I'm kind of streaming, so we can go and check and pass the information. It's always more fun, and at least it gives you a little bit more Okay, so that's my time to go. And I don't know, guys. We got Faust, we got Wapelius, we got Walter Workshop who's painting right now. You guys have anyone that you would like us to raid? Okay, so I'm gonna go and see Walter. I think Walter is painting a small little things. So if you guys, so there you go. So Little Sister of Battle is done. So next stream we are going to start on this guy. So Artorias the Abyss Walker. So I don't know if you guys saw the picture, but there's gonna be a shitload of colors going into that guy. Even though it's really a dark environment, but it's gonna be all like coming all around everywhere. So thank you guys for being with me tonight. I'm gonna be on tomorrow night, same time. So if you want to come back and continue our little course, you are welcome. Thank you for all the followers, the new followers for tonight. Thank you for those who subscribe to my channel. And it's been a great night. So gonna go and we are going to see Walter. So
thinking about putting a kill team together, but Tao, I was like, well,